Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Friday morning. Thank goodness it is Friday. Our cold front is basically right about here this morning. It's already moved into northwest Nebraska. We've had some increasing clouds, a couple of sprinkles of light rain along and behind that front. Not much, though. We'll see some increasing clouds. Most of us will spend the majority of the day ahead of the front in the south and southeast, so most of these places will be still quite warm to hot again, but cooler air will settle into the north behind that frontal boundary today. And some may even see a small drop in temperatures behind the front. The winds will kick up a little bit out of the north, might get a little breezy. Isolated thunderstorms possible this afternoon, better chance into the evening, but the best chance will come closer to midnight and thereafter. Might see a little severe weather with this as well. Later in the night, still a chance of rain and thunderstorms, but then that severe weather threat should come down tomorrow morning. Lingering showers and isolated thunderstorms tomorrow morning over southern and western areas. Otherwise, we will see a trend of clearing skies from the northeast during the day tomorrow, and the chance of rain will drop as the morning goes on. Should be mostly dry in the afternoon, outside of maybe some in the far southwest here. But again, some more sunshine, but the nice thing is these north winds, 5 to 15 miles per hour, they're going to bring in that cooler, more pleasant air. Saturday night into Sunday morning, still maybe some showers out here to the west, some of which will spread eastward. Now, this particular model only goes through 1 a.m. on Sunday morning, so by Sunday morning, we may start to see a few more showers and isolated thunderstorms right in here. I think the chances are greatest over western parts of our area here, and I'll show you more of that in the European and GFS models in just a bit here. But anyway, going back to tonight here, late this afternoon into tonight, there is a low-end chance of severe weather. I don't think it's a great chance, but if we do see anything, hail to an inch in diameter, 60-mile-per-hour winds, a possibility. I don't think we'll see a ton of severe weather, though, but just a little bit out there. Highs today. Look to the north of that frontal boundary. We're talking upper 70s, low, mid 80s. North Platte front comes through sometime later this morning. Temperatures may even drop a couple of degrees this afternoon, but look at this, upper 80s to near 90 in the Tri-Cities, low, mid 90s farther to the south here. As we look around the area here, you can see the cooler temperatures to the north and to the northwest in the upper 70s and lower 80s, maybe a couple of sprinkles or showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. Hot weather in the south, closer to the Kansas border, low mid 90s, mid 80s around North Platte, Ogallala mid 80s, upper 80s around Kearney and in Minden. Southeastern areas mid to upper 80s and lower 90s. And finally to the northeast, we're talking about temperatures a little cooler, upper 70s, low to mid 80s, more of those mid 80s closer to the Platte and Loup rivers here. Again, isolated thunder showers not out of the question. So for many of us, this might be the last time we're saying 80s for a while here, as you'll see in the long-range forecast. We've got 50s and 60s tonight. That cooler air continues to work its way in. Tomorrow's temperatures, mid to upper 70s and lower 80s. These have trended down a little bit here since yesterday, so looking pretty good. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit of a slight breeze out of the north. Tomorrow night, most of us down into the 50s to near 60 degrees, mostly mid and upper 50s to near 60, and then even cooler yet on Sunday. Most of us now looking at low to mid 70s. Maybe a few upper 70s here. There is going to be that chance of rain and some extra clouds around those good old temperatures down quite a bit. We're talking 50s and even some upper 40s in northeast Nebraska Monday morning. That's fall right there. That feels good. You're going to be able to open the windows up as long as it's not raining. Monday looking at mostly low and mid 70s, maybe even some upper 60s there to the southwest. So we're cooling off heading into early next week. Taking a look at that extended forecast. Again, we're going to keep it on the more pleasant side for pretty much all of next week the way it looks right now. Not great chances of rain after this weekend. We've got some small chances littered about here and there, but nothing that looks overly promising, to be honest with you. Right now, the weather looks fairly quiet for the Husker game in Kansas City Thursday night. That's when the Huskers will play the Cincinnati Bearcats down there at Arrowhead Stadium. Long range as we get into Labor Day weekend. Still looks like 70s all the way into the weekend here, mid and upper 70s there around next Saturday and Sunday. Maybe another day on Monday. We'll see. As of right now, I don't think we'll see too much warmth settling in anytime soon. Looking at the North Platte forecast, I think it's pretty similar. I think your rain chances are just a little bit better the next couple of nights than the Tri-Cities area. 50% chance tomorrow morning. Most of it before sunrise, but I think some could linger into the first few hours of daylight tomorrow. And then another chance Sunday morning. That's probably our two best chances. After that, we're probably looking at lower chances down the road, littered about next week here and there. But mostly settling into the low and mid 70s, those lows down in the 50s. We might warm back up into the upper 70s to near 80 by the time we get towards Labor Day weekend. But as of right now, late next week and early the following week as we move into September, right now we're still probably looking at near and below average temperatures during most of that time frame. We may eventually start to see some warmth settle in later on the following week, which is after Labor Day there. But as of right now, not seeing any big warm-ups anytime soon. And maybe bringing back some rain chances as well. We don't have great chances all the way through into next weekend, but maybe those chances start to sneak up and get a little bit better as we get maybe closer to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of the month of September. As some of this may start to sneak back into our area. But I think we will be more dry than wet over the next several days to come. There's just not a lot of hope for moisture in the coming days. We've got a little bit, the chances the next 2 days are probably the best chances at night. There's the late night chance tonight and tomorrow morning favoring southern and western areas. Not as good of a chance farther north. And then the next chance Saturday night to Sunday morning really favors western and southwestern areas right now. After that, it's small chances, mostly to our southwest. Most of the chances are to our southwest through next week. But maybe towards next weekend, Labor Day weekend, and into the following week, we start to see them sneak back into our area a little bit here. But we're going to keep the cooler weather around just because the clouds are going to be holding tough in our area here. Let's take a look at the GFS model. And here comes the cold front today. Small chance of storms today, better chances tonight, but again, favoring southern and western areas. And then tomorrow night into Sunday morning, western and southwestern areas will have the best chance of rain. Monday, the better chances will finally start to shift to our southwest. So we've got mainly small chances next week. As we get further down the road later in the week, maybe our chances get a little bit better into Labor Day weekend. We'll see. Right now, nothing that's terribly promising, but we'll see how things play out down the road here. But maybe Labor Day weekend could be littered about with slightly better chances of rain and thunderstorms. Well, with that, I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Getting set for that cooler weather, and I will see you all again on Monday. Talk to you later. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.